Where's Mimi now? She's
Grammy? Judy went to Costco.
okay.
She's just getting a few things and then she'll be back. She said that there is is it a peanut butter cake you like, or
Oh, there's something.
some kind of
Yeah, there was a peanut butter.
cake of some kind.
Yeah. Okay.
She's getting a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving too.
Wow.
I have to pick up Ellie in an hour from work. And so if Grammy's not back by then, you want to drive with me to go pick her up?
Sure.
Okay. She might be back by then.
Okay, now, after 6 weeks, you are done with radiation and chemotherapy. Radiation is what I take with what?
Radiation is when you go and they put you on the table and then they shine that machine at you for 5 minutes. Radiation's 5 minutes every day. And they're cooking the tumor. That's what they're basically doing. They're trying to kill it.
What does it feel like to me?
I don't think it feels like anything. Do you remember what it feels like? You lay on the table. I know you have to have your arms up above your head so they're not in the way. It was hurting you, but that was because the table was hard.
Yep.
But now I don't think you feel anything.
That's weird.
Is your eye hurting?
Yeah, it's okay. It's going away. That's weird.
They said that maybe later on your throat might hurt from the radiation, but that hasn't happened, huh?
Hasn't happened, no.
Well, that's good.
So I go for two treatments, right? One of them is chemotherapy.
Yes.
That's the one where...
You sit in a chair, and you're in the glass building,
Okay.
and there's all the people working all around you.
Yeah, that's just therapy.
That's chemotherapy. And they might hook you up to an IV.
Yep.
And you sit in a chair. And that one lasts a couple of hours, I think.
Yep.
That's chemotherapy. Radiation's quick. It's in and out.
Oh,
But that one's every day.
okay.
And the doctor said that the chemotherapy makes the radiation work better. That's why they do both.
Chemotherapy. Which is which?
Chemotherapy, the one where you are hooked up to a drip line,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
in your vein, that one makes the radiation work better.
Okay.
So the radiation is the one that they're expecting to do most of the work of killing the tumor,
Okay.
and then the chemotherapy makes that one work better.
Okay, well you're a good explainer.
Is that helping?
Yep. Where do you get these names, chemotherapy and radiation? What the heck's that all about?
Chemotherapy, I wonder if they've put together chemical and therapy together. For chemotherapy, think it's those two words, chemical therapy.
Oh,
I can look it up. You want me to look it up?
it's okay.
Radiation, it's actually what it's doing. It's using radiation waves
Yep.
to kill the tumor that's growing. Just like microwaves cook food, they're using very concentrated radiation waves
Yep.
to cook the tumor. And not you, just the tumor. It's amazing what they can do.
Well, they can focus it.
Yeah.
Wow. When the guy was trying to explain to me what radiation was and chemotherapy, it was all Greek. Radiation was all weird.
He was using
Yeah, and it
language
goes,
that was hard.
And it goes everywhere. It doesn't focus to one place.
That's what he said?
Yeah. It used to go everywhere.
Oh, it used to. Yeah. Yeah, back when they first started trying to use radiation, I remember people were getting burns everywhere from it. Well, I don't remember. I wasn't there, but I remember seeing news articles about that. Yeah, I'm thankful that they've come so far with it. It's gotten better and better.
So, just reviewing now. Chemotherapy is what you use up at the second floor.
Yes. Yes, that's chemotherapy.
So those people walking around with those vials,
Mm-hmm.
they got that confined in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I think that everybody's chemotherapy is a little different. So everybody's got slightly different medicines.
You look around that parking lot. There's all kinds of people in there, and they're all getting radiated with something. That's amazing.
They're all getting medicine.
And that parking lot is pretty full.
Yeah.
It's loaded with people.
Yeah. You'd hope at this point in history that cancer wouldn't be so, that we would have figured out what causes it and be able to cut those things out, but we really haven't.
Yeah, how did I get it?
I don't know. Lung cancer? That's a mystery. That is a mystery. But you know, how did my mom get bladder cancer?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
How would she get bladder cancer?
I have no idea. Not a clue. And I was talking to my mom the other night, and she told me that my dad had prostate cancer, but they just cut that out because they caught it early enough, I guess. You know what I was thinking about? You have somewhere you have a recording of Dino when he was little. Remember when he liked all those dinosaurs?
Mm-hmm.
I want to find that. That was pretty cute.
Yeah, he had to go search all dinosaurs.
He said that you used to bury a bone in the backyard and
Yep.
pretend that it was a dinosaur bone.
Yep. I buried a bone in Wrightwood. It was about this big. Had meat all over it. Oh, wow.
What part of Canada did you live in?
Vancouver.
Is that
Right over the border. Just
right over the border of what state? Do you remember? I need to look that up.
What's right over the border?
Yeah.
When you go up north?
Uh-huh. Yeah, Dino and I went to Toronto a couple weeks ago. I'd never been to Canada before.
You went to where?
Toronto?
Toronto, and I was way inside. Not on
Toronto's just over the border, but it's on the New York, over
New York side.
New York, yeah. Vancouver. Oh, Vancouver, maybe it's up above Washington State, like it's just straight up?
Straight up.
Okay. Close to British Columbia?
British Columbia,
Okay.
exactly.
Did you ever go see Niagara Falls?
Yep.
It's pretty amazing, all that water.
Yeah, the water was just roaring, going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was one documented case of an accidental person going over the falls. It was a little boy, and he had been in a boat with his sister and maybe an uncle. I don't remember who the driver was, but he fell out of the boat and went down the river and went over the falls and survived. And he was just
Wow.
wearing like swim trunks,
wow.
and one of those boats at the bottom picked him up.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? He was like, I think he was like 8.
Wow.
How scary, huh?
I think I remember some story about that.
And there's a story about a lady, the first woman who went over the falls went over in a barrel,
Mm-hmm.
like a huge barrel, like she was all sealed in, but she sent her cat over first to make sure the cat survived.
Survived.
And the cat survived. So then
So
she went.
She went. Oh, jeez.
Isn't that awful?
Ay, ay, ay. Now, right now, am I receiving some medication?
Right now?
Mhm.
No. No, I mean, You take pills at night before you go to bed, right? But right now you're not. But you have medicine in your body because the stuff you take at night lasts all day. But no, you're not being treated for anything right this moment. I am not a doctor. I'm not going to give you any treatments. That would be a disaster. You want anything? Do you want something to drink?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, that smoothie was very good.
Good. Do we need to add anything to your whiteboard?
No, that's fine. After 6 weeks, you're done with radiation and chemotherapy. Then you live.
Yep.
Wow. It's hard for me to grasp the difference between radiation and chemotherapy. I just can't grasp
I
it.
can write that up there.
That's okay, I can.
What do you need to know about them to keep them separate in your mind? Is it the length of time that you're there? Or is it the way the medicine is given to you?
Let's see.
Because we can write that down too.
Talk about radiation. That's something. That's something that's. What am I saying? What am I thinking? Radiation is. It's touching. Something. Something does it without. What am I thinking about? Radiation is like.
So chemotherapy is a liquid medicine.
Chemotherapy.
It's a liquid medicine. It's a chemical medication.
Got it.
Radiation, is that a, oh my gosh, I need to look it up. Is that a light wave? Is that a, no, it's not one that you can see. It's a wavelength. I'm gonna look it up.